Today, the book I'll be reviewing is Black Swan, The Impact of Highly Improbable. This book was written by Nassim Taleb as a follow-up to his earlier book, Fooled by the Randomness. He deals with why people are poorly suited to decision making in the face of uncertainty. In the present book, Taleb describes how an event occurs completely outside expectations and has an enormous impact on future development, and that can be explained only in hindsight as predictable. He calls such events as black swan, which have rare occurrence, as mostly white swan is only found. Examples of black swans are like 9/11 attacks, financial crisis. In practice, instead of looking for black swan, that is rare occurring events having enormous impact on our future, we look for predictable patterns. For this, we build mathematical models which are supposed to be forward-looking, but the basic assumption of this model is wrong, which leads us to failure in predicting future events. He introduced in this book several concepts to explain his thesis, like concept of anti-liability, concept of empirical skeptic. Concept of anti-liability, this is idea that what we don't know is more important than what we do know. Concept of empirical skeptic says that one should call himself a person who emphasizes the importance of empirical evidence as a means to draw conclusions over anecdotal observations. And he also used ideas to explain his view using two concepts, that is mediocristan and extremistan. Mediocristan is a scenario in which when sample size is large, no single instance will affect the aggregate. Extremistan is here a single observation in a sample impacts the aggregate disproportionately. So most of the black swan arises almost exclusively from extremistan events. This book is divided into 4 parts. Part 1 is mostly about how we perceive historical and current events and what distortions are present in such perceptions. Part 2 talks about why we are unable to deal with our errors. Part 3 goes deeper into the topic of extreme events, explains how the bell curve, which I think as an intellectual fraud, is generated. Part 4 sums up his guiding principles in life with regard to skepticism and uncertainty, and offers readers some advice. General theme of Taleb's advice is that to keep one's mind open about both negative and positive possibilities, and not to discount the possibility of unlikely events. After reading this book, what I could make my view is that though the book is full of wide-ranging applications of his thesis, it is philosophical and a bit technical in parts, filled with conceptual ideas and a brilliant thought process. The book is a challenging read because it requires a large vocab and interest in literary and scientific references. For example, concept of bell curve, idea of finance and economics. Though some of his examples seem to be very good, but at the same time it does not have much of prescription for an average investor as to how to invest. At the same time, he has also included some events in the category of black swan, which is not appropriate, like Cuban and Iranian revolution, because these historic events are different from financial events. Despite its fallout, this book is a great and thought-provoking read, and it is rife with parenthetical and like the following that also makes it interesting. Thank you.